it happens because of the fact that he don't have primary certificate. Certificate is the issue here. The certificate at hand. And if we come back to Kogi, Faleke don't have anything like that. But what APC should have seen was to elevate the next person apart from Audu, who have contested the primary election with Audu, to elevate him because he is returned as the runner-up of Audu in the primaries conducted.
Okay.
While Faleke, as the beneficiary of Audu's ticket, since he is there, he should remain where he is. But because the person as the runner-up of the primary, he is there, he should be given that where PDP will not have a loophole of going to court.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much, Aliyu, for that. Thank you so much. It's been explanatory. Said INEC is wrong for declaring that election inconclusive. But INEC is right for saying that APC should produce a new candidate because APC had written to INEC declaring that its candidate was no longer there. But the PDP is saying that if you bring another candidate, if you dare bring another candidate, that means you have two candidates for this election, which is a no-no. What do you think?
Well, like I said, by declaring the election inconclusive, it means the election of the next governor of Kogi State is still in process, in spite of the death of Audu, because it was the party that the INEC recognized, not Audu as a person. Though Audu was the custodian of the mandate of the party. That is the stand. When you look at
so
the stand
you think
of
they should bring out, they should have another candidate? Is
no,
that
I'm not saying they should have another candidate.
Okay.
Within the process of consensual building, they should pick somebody within the party without necessarily going to primary.
Sir, I'll come
and
to you,
continue
Bob, please.
The election.
I have Muhammad is back from Kogi, and I'm eager to even ask him questions. Good evening, Muhammad. Mohammed, there's a delay somewhere. Just continue talking. How's it going? What is your own opinion? What is your contribution?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mohammed.
Yeah, my name is Mohammed. I'm calling from Kogi State.
Okay.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay,
My
Mohammed.
name is Mohammed. I'm calling from Kogi.
Yes, good evening, Mohammed. Just continue talking.
If Faleke become a governor, it's very, very easy for us. Let us make an advice then to compare this. Because Faleke did not conduct a primary. Yes, now. And in constitution, you can't just go and choose someone that did not conduct a primary to become a governor. That ticket is for Audu, not for Faleke. Faleke is by hand picking. Faleke was not even expected that you become a vice governor when he went to when Audu went to go and choose him. You understand now? We need to look into this issue very well.
Are you going to resuscitate Audu?
If possible, they can conduct another primary for both of them. The INEC should go ahead. And all this what is from INEC. Why INEC declared the election inconclusive?
Hello, I was going to ask you, Mohammed, how do we divulge Faleke's vote from Audu's vote? I think it's a joint ticket.
No, I'm coming that, but I think INEC is the one causing all this problem.
INEC is the one causing.
INEC is, in my own opinion, INEC is unnecessarily, overheating the politics.
Let me go to Cyril because it's serious tone.
No, I think,
but INEC should have a team of legal advisors. So what is wrong?
The PDP is just folding its arms and waiting to exploit any.
It's easier that way, right? You guys just make the mistake.
Because obviously they have lost. But my take is, like I said earlier, a lot is at stake in Kogi. So much is at stake in Kogi. So, when INEC says the party should replace the late the late candidate, it becomes an internal issue. Whatever the party goes to do and comes back is an internal issue. Even if they agree that, okay, we're going to have a consensus. So whatever we do in the name of primaries and whatever, those who are fronting, I will do some. And those who are fronting Yahya Bello, those are consensus voices. If they agree to say, okay, let it be Yahya Bello, they gather the party members to say, okay, how are we going to do it? Whether we're going to simply submit them to INEC or we're going to have mock primaries, whatever they're going to do is internal, in keeping with the book with the statute books that that regulate the electoral process. But the key thing that is of interest to me here is the fact that this is a test for the APC. And that, but there's no hiding this. So what is going on now has many forces attached, both local and global, and both forces within and outside. And 2019 is all tied to it. Mm-hmm. I imagine that if this had happened after I would have been declared and Faleke was to emerge, I wonder what shape this particular position would have been taking, for instance. So these are the things that we need to face, and because it is in understanding and watching how these currents play out that the resolution of this particular conflict is going to emerge. So we can't shy away from from the fact that a lot is at stake. We just hope and pray that, because we are journalists and we are going to be objective,
the party has to
objective and dispassionate, and even disinterested. But as Nigerians, we are careful to advise the political class that, look, what matters here, we know power is very important, but what matters here is the interest of Nigeria, of the larger people of Kogi State, and the fact that the instrument of state and government is for service.
Okay. We'll definitely continue, gentlemen. We continue. That's after this short break. Do stay with us, please.
Jack, aggregate, appropriate, or inherit the said votes. End of quote. In another
Welcome back. I still have my colleagues in the studio. But as we round up on this Kogi election thing, so what is going to happen on Saturday the 5th now? Do you think APC will field a candidate, or is the supplementary election still going to go on?
Yeah, I don't see APC fielding any candidate come 5th December, because the governor-elect, which is as far as I'm speaking about myself, Mr. Faleke, he has said it that the party should not accept the great gifts from the INEC. Because if you look at things now, he is the main beneficiary of that vote.
So what happens on Saturday? We just still use Audu Faleke ticket for Saturday. I mean, what's going to happen?
I think we should see judicial interpretation today, and that is why the lawyers.
It's not only us that will see. Even the AGF has to see.
Yes,
the
of course.
interpretation. Even INEC has to see.
Right. But okay, let's concede for the sake of this argument that eventually they go to pull another. I think the person that should carry, that should bet. Finally successfully bet this process should be Mr. Faleke, because he was there all through. He visited all the hamlet villages and all that. They campaigned together. They must have shared things. They had great plans according to them for the people of Kogi State. And then you can't just bring someone to come and usurp all the labor, the effort,
It's
and
not-
all those
it's
things,
not done.
would they be on the same page?
Not
Because
done.
this thing goes beyond, just like what he said, it has to do with the service to the people. You know, people are complaining about the deplorable state of things in that state.
I have-
And they want a turnaround, and they have given, because they trust the door of, what do you call it?
Audu and
Audu and Faleke.
I have a caller from Kaduna. Is Wada, not Captain Wada. Good evening, Wada.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you. Good evening. I hope it's not Captain Wada. Are you know the captain,
Good
right?
evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine,
fine.
Wada.
Yeah, you guys are doing good job.
Thank you very much.
Yes. No, I'm not Captain Wada.
Okay, okay, continue.
Yeah, yeah. What I want to say is this. Yeah. What I want to say is this. The truth of the matter is that the election has taken place, and INEC unfortunately did not declare the winner. So, if you look at the situation, if you look at the situation, you will see that Prince Audu participated in the primary election and as a candidate for the governorship. So the Falake did not participate in the primary election. So he cannot be the governor because the governor is the person that contested in the primary election.
Okay.
Because when they are contesting in the primary election, they did not say, come with your running mate.
Okay. All right, and thank you very much, Wada. I did get what you're saying. So what they've been saying is that Faleke did not participate in the election, and maybe so what do you think will happen on Friday?
Well, I think
on Saturday,
it should be clear
December
to all
5th.
and sundry, except the willfully blind, that INEC will not go back on his word. INEC will go ahead with that particular election. The owners, like I keep on saying, rest on the APC to put his house in order, build enough consensus, and feed somebody within the party as the next candidate. The election must take place.
Okay, Cyril,
I
we're rounding up.
would like to see a case where, for some reason, the APC is unable to get a candidate to replace Wada, and then they coast through and they win. Because whatever the votes are, Wada still can't defeat the APC candidate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to see when INEC declares the APC winner.
Yeah.
I would like to wonder who will now take
the seat.
That's one. Then number two, more seriously speaking, Dapo, this issue, as far as I'm concerned, we have been discussing WADA, PDP, APC, Faleke, and INEC. But something in me tells me that the matter is way beyond all these actors.
Okay.
I want to plead that those who are behind the scenes sit back and put Kogi State first.
Okay, thank you very much, Cyril. We need to go on a very short break. When we come back, we'll discuss the second topic on the agenda. Do stay with us. Welcome back. Well, let's go to the welcome back now. Since we're on break here, so welcome back. It's still Journalists Hangout. I did just salam. I did me, eh?
Yeah, how are you, Dapo?
Audio. Audio. She should be audible. Okay, she go talk now. Maybe she just use bedroom voice now.
Oh, yeah.
She's making her there. They should clap for her. They are clapping for you. Alaja, they will clap for you. Say you're devil. And welcome back. It's still Journalists Hangout. And don't forget to keep your tweets coming. And now, sometime in April 2015, when Mr. Akiwumi Ambode, who was then the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, promised to secure the lives and property of all residents of the state. A few months later, after his inauguration,